Halloween is just around the corner, which means that Alton Towers Scarefest, it's almost here. Now this year it's shaping up to be one of the best Scarefests that we've seen in years, so in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you why that is the case. I'm going to be sharing with you all the news that we know so far about Scarefest, including the brand new for 2025 scare mazes, the new chilling scare zones, the brand new VIP experiences, some of which we've never seen before at the park, and also talking about those fan favourite returning scare mazes too. Honestly, Scarefest is shaping up to be one of the best years yet. But before we get started, if you do enjoy watching this video, then please hit that like button to let me know. And if you are new around here, then please consider hitting that subscribe button, ringing that notification bell so you don't miss a single thing, because we make plenty of theme park and adventure videos here, which you don't want to miss. Scarefest runs this year from the 27th of September through to November 2nd. This gives you over a month to experience it, including half term for families and thrill seekers alike. It's been super sunny all week, but as soon as I start talking about Halloween and Scarefest, it starts raining, and that's how I know that Halloween and the spooky season is truly on the way. Now, for those of you that don't already know, Scarefest is Alton Towers' annual Halloween extravaganza. It's one of the best times to visit the park in my opinion. It's filled with haunted scare mazes, you've got scare zones, you've got themed food, you have live actors and entertainment, and of course you also get to ride your favourite roller coasters in the dark too. It really is my favourite time to visit Alton Towers, not only because you have the extended opening times of 10 AM till 9 PM, but also because I love Halloween, I love spooky season, I love being scared, I love horror films, so yeah, it's personally my favourite time to visit, and I would highly recommend, if you've never been before, then go check it out. The park really leans into the atmosphere. You have all the Halloween decorations, you have all the spooky music and the themed lighting. If this is your first time visiting, you're going to absolutely love it. And this year especially, because this one is shaping up to be absolutely terrifying. So let's start with the brand new scare maze for 2025, Edge of the Forest. So we're finally going to be receiving a Dark Forest scare maze, which is long overdue in my opinion. The Dark Forest opened 15 years ago, which is crazy to think, but in that time there really hasn't been anything in that area for Scarefest. So it's fantastic to see that they're finally doing that, and they're going to be bringing us this new scare maze and a new scare zone too. You'll venture into the haunted woodland maze deep in the forest where the spirit of the Lesh Wall is said to dwell. Now, the Lesh Wall is a creepy forest guardian spirit, always watching, always waiting. Imagine wandering through twisting paths of woodland, hearing branches snap behind you, only to realise that you're not alone. So what I really like about this scare maze is that it's going to be outside, which I don't think we've seen at Alton Towers and Scarefest now for a few years. I think the last one was Toxic Junkyard, which I really enjoyed. So yeah, it's definitely a unique experience, and with that you get two different experiences. You can experience it in the daytime, or you can experience it in the dark. So it's great to see that Alton Towers are going to be bringing in a new outdoor scare maze, and it's the perfect setting for it as well in the dark forest. I'm sure it's going to be very creepy. From the backstory that we know so far, it sounds creepy already, so I'm sure it's going to be absolutely fantastic. What I really like about outdoor scare mazes is that they're very unpredictable. Take right now, for example, about 5 minutes ago, it was super sunny outside, and now it's chucking it down with rain. So yeah, the English weather is very unpredictable, which comes into play with these outdoor scare mazes. You never know what you're going to get with them in terms of weather. It all means that the weather, the darkness, and just nature itself are going to give you a different experience each time you go through this maze. And talking of darkness, what I did notice when looking at tickets for the Scare Maze packages, if you're an annual pass holder, a Merlin annual pass holder, you do get a discount on the Scare Maze packages. I believe it's £30.50 if you're a Merlin annual pass holder, and around £38 if you're a non-Merlin annual pass holder, which means you get to experience all the different scare mazes that day. But what I did notice when looking at the packages was that the Merlin annual pass holder discounted package is only valid for the daytime. So if you are a Merlin annual pass holder and you want to experience this brand new maze, outdoor maze in the dark, you're going to have to buy a separate ticket, which isn't discounted, which I don't think is great. But yeah, it's just how it is, I guess. I guess that just means I'm going to have to try it twice, once in the daytime, once in the nighttime. You're going to get two completely different experiences for sure. When I've done outdoor scare mazes before, in the daytime, you can kind of see when a scare's coming up because it's light outside, whereas in the dark, you don't know what's around the corner. So yeah, it's going to be two completely different experiences, so I'm going to have to try them both. So my question for you guys is, what do you prefer? Outdoor scare mazes or indoor scare mazes? Let me know in the comments. So next up, we have a brand new for 2025 scare zone heading to the Dark Forest called Dark Hollow. This isn't just going to be a walkthrough, it's going to be a fully immersive experience. Even in the daytime, the Dark Forest has always given off that creepy vibe, so layering on scare actors, lighting effects, creepy music, mist and fog, it's going to crank that atmosphere up to 11. It's also great to see that Alton Towers are introducing more scare zones each year at Scarefest. They went for years without having any scare zones, and then was it a year or two ago they introduced burial grounds, which is fantastic. And it's great to see that they're now bringing another one as well. And they are really fantastic. They're free to do as well, which makes it even better. Of course, Scarefest wouldn't be Scarefest without the returning favourites. This year we've got Compound, one of the most intense mazes in recent years. It's industrial, claustrophobic, and filled with some truly aggressive scares. We've got Altonville Mine Tours, the legendary tour through the creepy Skin Snatchers mining town, staple at this point. Burial Grounds, an immersive outdoor walkthrough filled with scares. You have Trick or Treat Town, family friendly but still atmospheric with actors and Halloween fun for all ages. And you also have Amigos in the Afterlife, a returning comedy horror experience with a unique twist. Each of these attractions have built up their own fan bases, so it's great to see that they're all returning in 2025. And what I love to see is that Alton Towers, they always cater to all age groups and families. Now, one of the best things about Scarefest, which I'm sure you'll agree on, is the 9 PM closing time. That means night rides, and trust me, if you've never been on an Alton Towers roller coaster in the dark, then you're missing out. Wicker Man lit by fire effects in pitch black is always incredible. Oblivion plunging into the dark abyss is of course terrifying. And of course, who doesn't love a Nemesis Reborn ride after sunset? And brand new for 2025, Toxicator. I had a nighttime ride during opening day, and I found this even scarier than it already is. The lighting and the screens light this attraction up at night. It's 100% a must-do in the dark. However, I really hope that they don't keep those water jets on Toxicator, because honestly, the last thing I want is getting soaking wet at 9 PM in October. Honestly, the night rides are almost worth the ticket price alone. Okay, so on to something really exciting now, and it's something that's brand new for 2025, and that is the VIP Ghost Tours. This is a 90-minute experience where you explore the haunted towers at night. You'll be equipped with actual paranormal investigation gadgets, spirit boxes, EMF detectors, maybe even thermal cameras, and you get to see whether the towers are truly haunted. Like, the towers, they actually are known to be haunted, so they don't even need to come up with a story for this one. Honestly, I'm really excited for this one. It looks super interesting and one that I'm definitely going to have to try. Ghost hunting, it's always been on my bucket list, so it's great to know that this year might finally be the year that I'll get to do it. On top of that, they're also offering a behind-the-scenes look at Compound. For Scare Maze fans, this is gold. You'll get to see how designers and actors bring the Scare Mazes to life. It's rare that you get this kind of access, so if you love haunted attractions, this is a must. Now, a couple years ago, I did a behind-the-scenes tour of Daz Black's Panic, which was a scare maze which unfortunately isn't returning this year, but it was such a good experience to see how everything works. I never realised just how much goes into a scare maze. It was just so cool to see how everything worked, especially with this scare maze too, because it was really unique. I just never realised how much goes into creating these experiences. So yeah, I would definitely recommend doing the behind the scenes tour of Compound. It's definitely going to be one that I'm going to be looking into myself. And also, for the VIP experiences with Compound and the Ghost Hunt, you get an exclusive pin badge too. So, just to recap, Scarefest 2025 brings us 2 brand new experiences, Edge of the Forest and Dark Hollow, alongside all returning horrors we love, the thrill of nighttime coasters and exclusive VIP ghost hunting tours. It's running from September 27th through to November 2nd, and honestly, this looks like to be one of the strongest lineups we've ever seen. So the biggest question is, what are you most excited for? Are you most looking forward to braving the Lesh Wall in the Dark Forest, ghost hunting in the towers, or screaming your lungs out on Toxicator in the dark? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed watching this video, then please check out some of my other Alton Towers videos right here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.